What's up, people? So I know this is far from what you used to, but I figured I could just show you what I've been up to during this quarantine, or rather lockdown period. So about a month ago I came to Murang'a, but I wasn't like intending to stay, but then lockdown happened and I was locked out of Nairobi. So while here I've decided, let me try something I haven't done in a while. Although I normally say I'm a village girl, given I was born, raised, and schooled here, so it's nothing new, only that I haven't done it in a long while. But I decided, why not? So probably just take you through some of the things I've been doing, and I would also want to know what you've been up to, so comment down below how you're making use of this period. It's too much, but then you have to keep ourselves preoccupied, so let's get into it. I don't know how many people have been to Murang'a, but I know we are known for so many things. I probably from Wera Newera, Murang'a no Wera too. That is like our slogan from our governor. And a few people don't know Murang'a is such a beautiful place, and I come from the far end, like the very end of Murang'a. So I'll probably just show you the view. So our place is quite hilly, steep, and the main cash crop here is tea, popularly known as majani in local language. And in the vicinity is the Abadeas, because from here it's roughly a few kilometers to Abadeas, and then after Abadeas is Kinangop. So that's Murang'a for you.
So here, this was like the very first day and when I say we, it's my brothers and I. So we decided, you know what, we had to look for a place where we can prepare seed beds in preparation for whatever we are going to like plant. So this is like the very first sight of the place and how it was looking at the time, and yeah, pretty much nothing. And so we just had to clear the whole place because it hadn't been cultivated for a while. And this is like noticeably my new gumboots, because I mean this place is super cold and wet, and gumboots are an essential, so you literally can do nothing much without them on. So we had to get some, and this was just one of the evenings where we decided, you know what, let's just start this thing, and probably whatever we remained with we can do the following morning. And so here pretty much is clearing and just trying to do the most we could before dusk, and we did pretty good. And I can just tell you, I was just so excited about the whole thing, and it's probably one of the most rewarding things I've ever done down here. So I know I'm just getting started, and I can only hope for the best. And so far it's good. And by the end of that evening, we had done almost every bit of the space we needed for the seed beds, and this is how it was looking like. We just felt like this would be enough for the seed beds, so, and that was it. And after we were done with the clearing, now the digging begins. And we prefer doing it in the evenings because it's a bit cooler, and the energy, you know, after like having that afternoon rest. And noticeably in the background is the tea collection lorries. Yeah, so seems like I was doing more of the talking than digging, but it was all fun, and the land was also not as hard, so easy working on it, and we did our best. So after we are done with digging, this is how the land looks like, and it's almost like kind of ready. So we'll partition it into a few seed beds, which was like 5 or 6. This is my right hand man, my brother. He's like he's been so useful in all this, helps me with all this, because I couldn't possibly do it on my own. And this is how the seed beds were looking at first, and I had to record each and every step for this. So seems like I missed out on a step, and that was when we brought in the manure. But you can see like there's some granules of it on the seed beds, because we had already done that, and now we're spraying this to kill those microorganisms in the soil, the ones that attack the seedlings. So this is all in the preparation before we can sow our seeds. And yeah, pretty much I think the next step should be us now sowing the seeds, or probably just yeah. And these are my seeds. I had gotten them all from Simlo, all of them.
So to start us off is kale, sukuma wiki. It's good that I mentioned that I got all my seeds from Simlo, and so it's so not easy to tell the difference between the sukuma wiki and cabbages until they've like grown to a certain length. Then probably you can differentiate from there, but it's so hard at this point to differentiate. So all these are kales, sukuma wiki, and they have done so well, so good. And it's how many weeks now? 3 weeks. We still have like a week to go before we can transplant them. And what you're seeing now is very, very nicely, like they really did so well. So proud. So in this packet you can see it's 10 grams. Can you see that? Oh yeah, it's 10 grams, but it has approximately 2000 plus seeds in it. So if they all do so well, could yield over 2000 cabbages, which they have done from here. I can like just say the seeds did well. So the rest is up to us from here to the shamba, the transplant process. We also hope it is going to be a success so that they do well. And it's not easy, but hey, it's worth every bit of effort. So these are cabbages, and they have done so well. And here we have managu or mnavu. I don't know where that is from, but next is managu. And they have done so well, surprisingly, like so good. Almost all seeds germinated. And the good thing with these mbogas is that we can literally feed the whole village, so it's no loss. We will plant the ones that we can and probably sell the rest to anyone who would be in need of them. So that's managu.
And up next here is amaranth, terere. They are tiny compared to the rest of the seedlings, because normally they ain't as big. Even the leaves, the surface is just relatively smaller compared to the rest, so they are also doing well, if I may. But I also hope the progress is stays the same. Like, it can only get better, hopefully.
So yes, we did do spinach. You can see the gap in between there. They have not come up. I kind of feel they didn't or won't. I don't know what happened, but I obviously didn't soak them for 24 hours overnight, or probably maybe it helps them in germinating fast. So probably they'll still come up, but at a later, much later time. Yes, yeah, nimeona. So we still like fingers crossed, and we hope they will come up. So yeah, so that is all about the seed beds. And we also have the capsicums, hohos. They also haven't like sprout, or they haven't come up germinated. I also feel like maybe the conditions weren't so friendly or whatever, but I still hope they will. So from now, obviously in 2 weeks time, I'll be transplanting this to the main shamba. And what has been happening there,
As I was saying this, as the seeds were, germinating and coming up, now we were also preparing the main shamba, or the main land where we will now transplant the seedlings onto. And this is how it's looking. There's been so much rain down here, so you can't imagine that this is work done like a week ago, and the reeds are almost like coming up again. And most definitely it's something that we have to keep on like clearing the whole thing, so that by the time you're transplanting the seedlings into it, there won't be all this. But pretty much just showing you what's also been like. I'll be juggling everything from the seed beds and now working on the land where we'll be like transplanting them to. But it's all like, it's fun. I have enjoyed farming before, and this is no exception. It's just good. And here is our little guy. He's always following me around, but he's super calm. And in the meantime, I was just catching you up on what I've been up to over this quarantine period. So don't forget to subscribe if you haven't, share, and probably just leave a comment. Let's interact. God bless you for watching, and stay safe.